All right, well, I'm not going to take you through the deck that we went through last time, but I am going to just refresh with a couple of slides.
Good.
So some important things are the academic initiative teaching topics and educator guides.
Right,
These are really your self-help resources. And you go to the academic initiative site, and even before you join as a member, you can access a lot of these resources. But you can't access software or courseware without becoming a member.
Right,
and I'll show you how to join to become a member in just a minute. So these are the teaching topics, and I highlighted the ones I thought might be most interesting to the College of New Rochelle, but Emery just mentioned cognitive computing, so I'll take you down that path.
I absolutely think cognitive computing is on our radar.
Yeah, but the other ones you have highlighted, I think are
spot on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right, so this is the academic initiative, and last time, and I'm going to take you there, we also talked about badges.
Yes.
So for a lot of our online courses, students can earn badges as a credential, and it's resume worthy, and it can be linked to their LinkedIn account, and a lot of universities and a lot of industry right now are creating badges and recognizing badges. So I'll show you where the badges are. And these are the badges that IBM has created. And we're really early on in badging. So not everything on the academic initiative has a badge associated with it, but we're building that up. But students, for example, can just learn about a subject and be able to converse about what it is and earn an Explorer badge. If they use a technology, then they get an advocate. They can earn an advocate badge. And if they build something with the technology, like develop a cognitive application or a cognitive business case, then they can get an inventor badge.
Inventor badge, right.
Nice.
Right. I just think that would be such a draw for students because
I know, me too.
It's on everybody's mind these days. So.
And it has a little bit. It has a little bit of the feeling, not exactly, but you know, gamification. It's how young people, I think, are motivated, and so I think if you guys use something like this, and I don't know in other academic settings if they do it a lot, but maybe this is something that could be a bit of a differentiator for CNR.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch now, and tell me if you can see my screen. This is the academic initiative. Can you see that?
Yep.
Develop skills and, Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So I'm going to take you through a tour of the academic initiative, and this is what didn't work properly the last time. But if you just Google IBM Academic Initiative, you'll get to this page. And there are two paths to go in. One is for educators, and one is for students. Now, the resources we have today that students can access are primarily for developers. We're going to be building that up more. Traditionally, the academic initiative has been a program for faculty, and the terms and conditions of the program allow faculty to share software and courseware with their students.
Okay.
As we move forward, and later this year, we're hoping by fall semester, students will be able to get access to the software and the courseware themselves, and then the faculty doesn't have to distribute that.
Nice.
Okay. That's great. All right.
So if you just wanted to get started and you're a faculty, and most of our resources today are for the faculty, you will get to this page. This is called the Educator Toolkit, and there's 3 topics: Educator Guides, resources by teaching topic, and resources for members. So the first 2 you can access without membership, but the last one you need membership. But let's just go through. Let's just go through a couple of these things. I think. Can you see the pages all right? Educator Guides.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. So again, we're building up educator guides for all of the teaching topics. These are the ones that we have today. And I just thought I'd show you an example of how to find information. So let's just pick Cloud and Big Data Educator Guide. Let me select that. And this is the page that you can get to. The type looks pretty small on my screen, but you can enlarge it. So how do you help your students prepare for the cognitive era? Who is this educator guide for? IBM Cloud Data Services Introduction. So these are various topics. Our developer platform is called Bluemix. So if you're a developer, that is our platform as a service where you can access a lot of services that IBM provides. And then there's a recommended learning roadmap. So here are the courses we recommend a student take if they want an introductory learning. And then if they want intermediate learning, there are other things that would follow. And if they already have an introduction, they can skip the introductory learning. They can go right to intermediate. So the first thing on the introductory learning is Big Data Fundamentals course. And this course has a badge associated with it. And this is for big data beginners. And it's actually a really good course. It's got an introduction to Hadoop. It's got an introduction to how social media works with big data. And this particular course is 15 hours, and it's a self-paced course, so students can take it at their own pace. And on this page, we show you what the syllabus is and some general information. The course is free. It can be taken at any time, and the recommended skills prior to taking the course is basic knowledge of operating systems. Like this says Unix and Linux, but understanding, any operating system would be appropriate. So it could be Windows. And then the grading scheme is, the minimum you can. The minimum score is 60%, and the maximum score, of course, is 100%, and you have 3 attempts to take the test. So this is an example of, I think, a really good beginner course for big data fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the academic initiative. So I'm going to go back out of there. That was the educator guide for cloud and big data. Let me go to the cognitive computing educator guide. So again, we have a description, what it means, why is it important, who is the audience, and these are the academic fields associated with cognitive computing, everything from artificial intelligence to social intelligence, computational linguistics, a whole bunch of fields fit into that. A bit about IBM cognitive solutions, and then the overview of the Watson solutions.
Okay.
And we have a number of resources for Watson, and we have this place called Watson Academy, which sounds like Emory's already been there.
Right. Been poking around.
Right. And then we have Watson for Oncology 101. So one of the very first Watson solutions is Watson for Oncology, and it's an amazing tool. And we also have a MOOC, and it sounds like, Emory, you've looked at that.
I've looked at it, right. Haven't gone through it all. But,
have you?
No, I haven't gone through it all, but I glanced at it. So.
Yeah, no. It takes a while. It's 9 or 10 hours of video lectures that are presented by 3 of the original IBM researchers at Watson Research. Right. And they were the original developers of the Watson Jeopardy.
Yeah. Right, that's great. I just thought this would be so good for faculty because, like Danielle, it's not just text. There's video lectures here.
Right.
And I think it's the kind of thing that could engage people and really get them interested in it. So.
I agree.
And again,
I want to take these courses.
Right.
I want the badges.
You know what? I think it's great. I want badges too. I've set out to earn some badges because I think it's important. Yeah. Having these smaller credentials, smaller than degrees, help us be nimble and have the latest skills for jobs. It helps with moving along to jobs. So this is 9 or 10 hours of video, and then it's 9 or 10 hours of exercises.
Nice.
And it covers all the underlying technologies in Watson, like natural language processing, and some of the infrastructure and structure But the way Watson developed is really very clever, and it is a lot different than a Google search, because Watson has temporal reasoning, geospatial reasoning. Watson comes up with multiple hypotheses and then hones in on an answer or on a set of answers and assigns a confidence level for that answer. So that's why the oncologists like it and doctors like it, because it gives them multiple answers with a ranking based on confidence.
Right.
So anyway, this is a great place to go. And if you go to Watson Academy, this MOOC can be found at Watson Academy, or you can link to it right from the academic initiative. But
okay.
Watson Academy is kind of a nice site. Can you see this screen?
Yeah, I got to
it's
think
blank.
It's blank. It says IBM Watson Academy. I think it's coming up. No?
Yeah. No.
Nope.
Okay. Let me try to come back to that. There might be something wrong with the site right now. So anyway, that's the Educator Guide for cognitive computing. Anyway, these are all things that you can explore and see what is of interest. Another great tool that we have is Watson Analytics.
Yeah.
And that is, that is every researcher's dream.
It sure is. Right.
Ingest your data and come out with beautiful reports and beautiful analysis. And, the hard part is getting your data in order, and then the analysis is very quick and easy. So, that's another one to explore. That's a really great, easy tool to get started, and you don't need a lot of training for that. Okay, so those are the educator guides. The other way you can search for content is by teaching topics. And are you able to see this page okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
That looks excellent. I like that topics. I love it.
Yeah, so these are the teaching topics, and you can click on any one of these and get down to, the information. Let me just go to information management and big data. It gives you like another sort of educator guide, but here we can get to courseware and software.
Okay.
So if I want to use some big data software, I can click software here. Now for this you have to be a member, and I'm going to take you back and show you how to join. It's free and easy. But on the software what this takes you to is IBM's software download catalog. And you can download any of IBM's software that has been approved for faculty at no charge, as long as it's used for education and non-commercial purposes. So in this case, we're going to make this better by the end of the year too, but in this case, you need to know what you're looking for. And I'm just going to put in a popular product, Big Insights, and then I'll get, let's see, this is Big Insights Foundation for Energy. I'll just click that. And then it gives me the access to the software, and I agree to the terms, and I download it. I'm not going to download it right now.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so that's software. Let me show you the other back here. Okay, and then courseware. These are courses. Again, you have to be a member to access courses. But these are courses that are sold to our clients, and they're available at no charge to faculty and to students, again, as long as they're used for educational purposes.
Nice.
And this is a software, is a courseware catalog, and again, you kind of have to know what you're looking for, and this this user interface is going to get easier by the end of the year. But let's just say that you want to use IBM SPSS statistics.
Yep.
I
Yep.
think my browser just closed my page for some reason. So I just opened up big data and analytics, but closing my thing. Do predictive analytics. Let's just do the first one, go to Cognos. And again, it'll take me to the fundamentals course first, and I can download it. And if you're a member. This skill level is intermediate, and the format is instructor-led. So this is a course that a lot of them are online courses, but they are given, if they're instructor-led, they're usually given at a certain time.
Yeah.
So this can't always work out for faculty and students unless they take the course over the summer. But most of these courses are like half-day to 2-day courses. And again, some of these are badge-worthy, and we're making more of them badge-worthy, but that, you know, you have access to all our courses. In cognitive computing, you have the Cognitive Systems Institute courses, enterprise computing, marketing and commerce. We have cross-channel customer experience. We have there's nothing there. So market management, there's a number of courses, and we have our core metric software and some software that allows you to do social media analytics and marketing analytics.
So, Dianne, all the tools, like the marketing analytics tools that they would need are embedded in those courses?
Yes, actually, they are. You can also download them from the software download catalog.
Separately. Yeah.
But when you take the course comes with a full image, including the software and everything you need, including exercises and labs.
Okay. Very cool. And so, that's there, but for many of them, there's no instructor, and it's just sort of a self-guided experience, or there is?
In these downloadable, these courseware by teaching topic, most of those today are instructor-led,
yeah.
but
okay.
We're developing more and more that are self-paced online.
Okay.
So it's a mixture. It's a mixture.
Are there particular dates that they're open and that you must get into them by?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. See if I can find a good one. I should have looked at this before. Let's see. This course provides professional report relations, instructor-led English. Says download now. I kind of don't want to tie up my machine.
No, of course not.
Let me not do that, but let me see.
Well, we can poke around.
Yeah, we can take a look at it later on and figure out the dates.
Yeah.
Or I can get you an answer to that.
Okay.
I'm not the expert, but I can get you an answer. Anyway, these resources, these are the deep resources that are found under the teaching topics that you can get to from this page. And you can get to the teaching topics from the very first academic initiatives page.
Good.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and then the resources for members, this is where you can get no charge access to our cloud platform. Most of that is for developers, but there are some, like the Internet of Things Foundations is out there. Our platform as a service is called Bluemix, and we charge everybody else, but for students and faculty, we give faculty 1 year free usage, and students 6 months.
Okay.
Also on here you can get to the entire software download catalog and to the entire courseware download listing. And then there are a few products that we have that require additional keys. So in addition to downloading the software, you need to open it with a license key, and we have those here. You can get to the Educator Guides here. You can really get to everything under this resources list.
Okay, cool.
All right. So let me just take you back to the first page on the academic initiative, because it's very easy to join. This is the first page. Again, if you Google IBM Academic Initiative, become an active initiative member, join or renew. Membership is for 1 year, and you have to renew each year because we want to make sure, as part of the membership process, we make sure that you are a legitimate faculty from an accredited institution. And it's not, it's not a perpetual license for the software. You need to renew your membership every year.
Well, that makes sense.
We go back and check to see if you're still a faculty, because we don't want to be giving away our resources for free. We want to give it away for education purposes. So no charge. There is, in most cases, no charge for software. In a few cases, there's very deep discounted access. For SPSS statistics, you can purchase that. Students can purchase that for $40 a copy, and then they can keep the copy for life.
Wow, that's fantastic.
That is wonderful. Yeah.
But for most of our software, it's available for free and no charge to use it. So all you do is you register for a universal IBM ID if you don't already have one. So that's one. Well, actually, let me go back, because the IBM ID is only required for Bluemix. So I think just to get started as a member, let's see, become a member, right over here. Well, I guess you do have to get an IBM ID. So that's the first.
You do. Yeah.
Then you go to Academic Initiative Membership Application. This should be a 5-minute process. It says on here, my profile already exists, so it won't let me join again, but you just fill out your name, your university, your email. We have a person who just checks you out to make sure you're a legitimate faculty, and then you get your membership in about 24 hours, and then you can access everything.
Okay. Now, you may have said this, but do we do it by institution or by individual?
Okay, right now it's an individual faculty membership.
Yeah. Okay.
So individual membership right now. We are moving to an institutional level because it's easier for the university and it's easier for us.
Yep.
So later on this year, we're going to have an institutional level license, and once the institution agrees to the terms and conditions, any of their faculty and any of their students can access.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Really good.
So a couple other things I just wanted to show you. Let me, I showed you the Big Data Fundamentals course, and this is where you can earn a badge. Okay, so this is part of a collection of courses for big data and analytics, but it's mostly for like data science and big data. But if you go to the course list, there's learning paths and there's course list. I just wanted to take you to the course list because I think it's pretty impressive. And it's really nicely laid out. And again, a lot of these are really short. This Introduction to Data Analysis is 45 minutes to complete. Some of these are 6 to 8 hours, some are 3 hours, some are 2 hours. You can just go down. Some are 5 minutes. This introduction, actually that says TBD, but some are really, really short. This is 30 minutes. Anyway, there's a large collection of really nice online courses. These are not instructor-led. These are self-paced, and we continue to build up this library. Here's a Watson Analytics Fundamentals. So that's why I'm saying you may not even need an IBM volunteer.
Right.
A lot of are self-help and pretty easy to follow. I think they're very well done modules, and several of these are badge worthy, and we're building up the badges. Okay. So,
Dianne, I have a really weird question for you, and it may not be one you can answer. It may be one that we have to answer. But Michael Dreer and I were talking the other day about about an informatics certificate, and I could see how a lot of these self-guided courses could be very helpful. Have other colleges or universities taken some of these and attached a regular course number to them?
I would have to check on that, but I do know that faculty use these in their classes or as homework assignments, or students take them on their own. Whether or not somebody has cobbled together enough of these to build a course, I'm not really sure, but I could ask our big data and analytics leader, and he would know.
Okay.
But they're definitely great learning resources for that kind of.
Right, and so maybe as a supplement or maybe as additional independent work. But you've got so many of them, and they're so spot on to what we're looking for. So I just thought I'd ask about the other.
There's a lot. And then there are, on cybersecurity, we have a set of videos that are lectures done by IBM experts in all areas of security. And they're not like, it's not IBM products that they're talking about. It's really security fundamentals, like how do you protect yourself on social media? Why is security important? You know, what does cloud security mean? What does mobile security mean? How can you protect your phone and your data? So, you know, some of those, I tell universities that, you know, every student in the campus should take some of those cybersecurity courses to protect themselves and protect their university.
Yep.
So there's lots and lots of resources that you can find on here. Again, you can explore, or I'm recording this, so you can share it with some people to go down.
That's great.
And you know, if you need any help, you can always call on me, or you know, we'll get somebody to come and help you.
Perfect.
Do you have any other questions?
No, these look great.
Yeah. Now, so, Dianne, what do you think is best for us in terms of our next steps? Should we get some faculty to join to become members?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
First, well, they can explore the website and all the non-member
stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would, it's free to join, and then you have membership for a year. So I would encourage them to join the membership, to explore the site, explore things like this big data university with all the modules, go to the Educator Guides that they're interested in, and click on the, and yeah, that's what I would say is the next step.
Yeah, because I think that, I think the Educator Guides are really useful, and especially from a faculty perspective, because they kind of lay out what you can do with this.
Yep.
Yeah, they put everything in one place so that you can see what your learning path is, how you help your students. Yeah, the Educator Guides are meant to be kind of your learning journey for the faculty.
Okay. All right, excellent.
So I'll stop the sharing now so we can stop the recording.
Okay.
And then we can chat some more, or you know, go off and get some faculty interested in looking at this, and